What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you how you can play the original Pokemon games like Pokemon Black, Platinum, Soul Silver online with actual people, even though Nintendo shut down their servers in April in 2014. So if you're willing to do this, it's kind of a bit of a hard to medium-sized thing to do. But let's get started right away. So unfortunately, if you really want to do this, you're going to need an R4 card. If you don't know what an R4 card, I recommend you to look it up online. But if you do know what an R4 card and do have one, or want to know what is, it basically allows you to play like original DS games in a cartridge and put them in and stuff like that. So if you have an R4 card, then you're good to go. And you're going to need that and a DS or a 3DS and like a laptop. So after you have your R4, you're going to want to download two things. One, the ROM for the game that you're going to play. Mine, for example, is going to be Pokemon Black. And if you want to follow like the steps that I'm doing, I recommend you to do that too. So download the Pokemon Black ROM from like Google or something. And then you're going to have to download this other thing called NOSSL Patcher. What this does is this makes the ROM of the game like patch free. So like since Nintendo shut down their servers on 2014, it makes it patch it so you can play online with the servers. So I will be leaving the NOSSL patcher in the link in the description. You can download that, and then once you have your ROM, my ROM for example is going to be Pokemon Black. So what you're going to want to do is once you have your ROM and your SSL patcher, you're going to want to drag your ROM into the NSSL patcher. You're going to want to click yes to this speech bubble or whatever it is, and then let it do its thing. For you guys, it might take like 5 minutes to 10 minutes because that's how long it took me. So after that's done, you're going to get a new thing called the Pokemon game or whatever game you're using, but the difference is that it's going to have NOSSL at the end. Now, if you haven't played this game yet, or if you haven't played the ROM that you just downloaded or you already had, then you probably don't have a saved file. But if you already do have a saved file on your R4 card and you want to keep that, all you have to do is copy the name of the NOSSL ROM that you had. Copy the name of it and then rename your .sav file to the exact same thing. So your ROM should be called the name with NOSSL .nds, and your .sav should have the exact same name as your NDS name or NOSSL patcher, just .sav at the end. So after that's done, you're gonna want to put your ROM with the NOSSL patcher and if you, like I said, if you have a .sav file into the R4 micro SMD, and then put it in your R4 and then start up your game. So put your R4 in your 3DS or a DS that you have. So now you're gonna start up the game. Like I said, mine is Pokemon Black, and I would recommend you to use that one. So once you have your game set up, click the game, scroll down to where you see Nintendo WFC settings. You're gonna have to click that. Once you have that done, you're going to have to go to Option and erase Nintendo WFC setting configuration. What this does is it deletes your kind of saved profile for online, which you probably don't have any since like Nintendo shut down their servers. So if it's highlighted in red, then you're going to have to delete the WFC settings. If it's not highlighted, then you're good to go. The next thing is to click the blue screen and delete any of your internet connections you had in that ROM. So you're gonna want to delete your connections 1, 2, or 3 if you had any at all. So now you're gonna want to click and find a new internet. Once you have found your internet, there may be some problems with it. One thing is that it could be locked, or it could have a security settings not supported. There's two things that are probably gonna happen or you're gonna need to do. One, you're going to want your password for your internet has things other than letters or numbers. Like some passwords might have equal signs and like parentheses and stuff like that. You're going to want to have to change your internet's password to like only numbers and or letters only. If you don't know how to do that, I would recommend you guys searching up on YouTube and Google and making sure to keep that password. If you can't do that or you don't know how to do that, then I suggest you to make a local/guest Wi-Fi with an easy password or no password at all. What this does is that it makes your internet have two connections, your current one and a new one. If you make this new one, it's called your password with the assigned guest into it, and you can either choose not to put a password or to put a password. I would recommend probably not a password so you can connect it automatically. So in order to do that, like I said, just look it up on YouTube again and just search up how to make a guest internet with no password. Just search it up on Google. And then if that doesn't work for your internet, because for some reason, like if you have AT&T or something, then you're gonna need like a router. If you don't have a router or don't know what it is, there's like a routers, like things like Netgear. I have a Netgear router. I connect that to my current internet, and from there I created a guest with no password. Like I said, it's just a Netgear, which like it probably costs like $30. You connect it to your internet. You can just buy one, or probably you already have one. Check to see if you have one or not. So hopefully that helps you. If you did it, let me know in the comments down below if you have a problem, and I'll try my best to answer you. So if all of this worked for you, then after that, once you found your internet and you put in the password, or if it didn't have a password, then that's good. It's going to connect automatically, but it's going to say that it won't be able to connect because Nintendo shut down their servers. But we're not done yet. So click on your connection and scroll all the way down until you see Auto Obtain DNS. You're going to want to press no, and you're going to want to change the primary and secondary DNS servers to 104.131, port 93.87. It should be in a speech bubble right now. Once again, that's 104.131, port 93.87. Change your primary and secondary DNS to that. Press save and press test connection. If all of that works and it says if it says connection successful, then you're ready on for the next step. If it doesn't, then you're probably too far away from your router, or you missed or messed up on a step, and I would recommend you to like scroll back on the video to see a step that you probably missed. So if all of that worked and it says connection successful, you're finished. Now you're gonna want to go play online on your game. So like I said, I'm using Pokemon Black for example, and if you're using something else like say for example Soul Silver or Platinum, it's kind of different from what I'm doing in Pokemon Black. But if you are using Pokemon Black or like Black 2 or White 2, for me, I have to go in on top of the stairs in the Pokemon Center to the right and talk to the lady who's next to the globe. Now here comes to the part where you want to find people. If you want to find people, or if you can't find anybody after like a couple of minutes, then here comes the part where you guys talk to each other. Scroll down to the comments, tell anybody, hey, who wants to play with me on Pokemon, whatever game you want to play. Like I said, mine is Black, so like if you want to play online with Pokemon Black, go to the comments, say, hey, who wants to play Pokemon Black with me online? Let me know, or send me a reply, or send your friend code into the comments. Now, I will be doing something like this if you guys want to do. So, if you guys want to play with me, it's possible. You can play with me if you want. So, I'm mostly going to be playing the Pokemon games, of course. Mostly right now, I'm going to be playing Pokemon Black and Black 2. So, if you want to play with me, like I said, on a random battle, this is how it's going to work. If you want to play with me online on Nintendo DS Online, go to my channel and send me a private message. Send me your friend code and tell me like what you want to play. Like if you want to play Pokemon Black, which is the game I'm gonna mostly gonna be playing, send me your friend code in the description. Say, hey, I want to play with you, and then wait after like a couple hours to a day for a response. I will be leaving my friend code in the description of the video, so you can add me automatically, so you can have mine. All I need is yours. Now, I recommend if you're playing. So like I said again, I'm mostly going to be playing Pokemon Black. So in order to play something like Pokemon Black, there's many things you can play on the Pokemon games, like random matchup, global trade, and all that. So if you want to play online and want to find like the quickest or the highest rate to find somebody, just click A on everything. So basically what I'm saying, like if you're on Pokemon Black and then you're already on the top stairs of the Pokemon Center next to the lady next to the globe, you're going to want to click random matchup, challenge, single battle, and confirm. She's gonna ask you to save, of course, which of course you have to do. Just keep pressing A to everything. I mean, that's like the easiest way to find somebody, and like without having to do like something like double battles, because that's gonna increase the rate of finding somebody and it's gonna be worse. But after it's finished saving, the lady should take you downstairs, and then it's gonna say to connect the Nintendo Wi-Fi. After everything that we've done in the beginning of the video to now, it should connect automatically, and then it should tell you that it should be searching for somebody, and then hopefully that you do find somebody. Just like I said, don't do like double battles or multi battles. Just do single battles, because that's something that everybody's gonna do and everyone's gonna play, and probably nobody else is gonna play double battles because everybody's gonna be, like I said, playing single battles. So the reason why I'm making this video, of course, is to get the word out there, to have more people to play and all that kinds of stuff. So like I said, if you want to play with me, send me your friend code and tell me you want to play in a private message. But I'm not done there. If you really want to play with me and like really want to stay connected with me to play, here's what we can do. So like I said, if you do want to play with me and if you want to send me a private message, if you tell me to like talk or something like that, I can actually text you. Because so in a private message, so if you have an iPhone or Android phone, there's this app called Kick. You should search that up right now if you have an Android or iPhone app. What Kick is, it's basically a free online app where you can text and call, well, just text people and stuff like that. If you make a profile and do all that, and if you make a Kick and send me your username, I'll add you, and then we can actually like chat, like actual text chat, and then you can chat me telling me, hey, can we play Pokemon Black, and then I'll text you back saying sure, or like maybe not right now. So like I said, if you want to play with me and if you really want to like increase your chance to play with me, send me your Kick username and then tell me, this is my Kick username, can you please add me, and then so we can play. Well, and then here's my friend code as well, so we can play with each other. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and all you Pokemon fans out there, let's start playing the original Pokemon games for the DS all over again. I'm the World of Pokemon, guys. Peace out.